Know what the best recent game is, don't you? Well, I'll tell ya. After I get my glasses and hat on. Yes, I did have to break out the Kamina glasses for this, because this game is amazing. Street Racing Syndicate. It is actually proof sex sells, I guess. This game can be heavily compared to Grand Theft Auto, believe it or not. However, I believe it is better. I'm sure somebody's going to argue, or there's going to be some sort of Grand Theft Auto fanboy who completely disagrees with me, and I'm going to fix my camera because this is bothering me. Or attempt to. I fail. That's better, I think. Alright. I'll just back up a little bit. That works. Anyways, I'm sure some Grand Theft Auto fanboy is going to complain that I just said this game's better, because this game doesn't have the first person action or whatever that's in Grand Theft Auto. I haven't really played too many Grand Theft Auto games, if you couldn't tell. But in this game, you pretty much race for bounty, you do challenges to get girlfriends who then do strip teases for you, and you can replay them all you want. This game is awesome. That alone are some good selling points, but it's also got car customization. You're not stealing people's cars, unfortunately, but this game, you're committing a lot of crimes. Like these races that I was just talking about for the bounty, those aren't just regular races, those are illegal street races, where you're taking in an illegally modded car and racing it as fast as you can on a public street. Anyways, and yes, there is a moment where the police comes in. I do remember that. But either way, actually the game opens up with you busting your buddy out of jail, I believe. Or no, not quite that. Your friend's busting his buddy out of jail and you're racing in his place. Yeah, that's what happens. I do still have a few things I want to nitpick about this, such as locations of certain things on the map. I mean, this game's not really an open world game like Grand Theft Auto is, but it does have that open world element to it. So when you're driving your car around, you need to find certain things, like if you want to find a race, those can be found easily. There's cars that pass by you and you can press your left stick down and blink your blinkers on and tell them, hey, let's race. Or you can always go up to some random car or find a group of people with a race or whatever going on. So yeah, finding the races aren't so bad. It's when you're looking for other things, like girlfriends are a bit of a pain to find. First off, you need to find, and they do call them girlfriends, even though it's just you're finding a girl, impressing her, and getting her to do a striptease for you. That's not really a girlfriend in my opinion, but whatever. To find those, you have to find some girl on the side of the street, and it's got a marker that they have on pretty much everything else except for the cars that drive by you. And you go to that. Finding one person, though, is a bit more difficult than finding a car or group of people. So yeah, they're harder to find, but on top of being harder to find, their challenges are also really difficult. Not something too bad. I mean, might as well make us work for, you know. Anyways, moving on from that. Well, some of the other harder things to find are some more important things to find, like the warehouse where you can find the stripteases, find your car, customize it, change what your car selection is, because you can actually buy other cars at a car dealership, which for some reason is a lot easier to find than the next thing I'm about to complain about. the garage, where you go to fix your freaking car. And if that wasn't bad enough, you actually need money to fix your car. And how do you get money? You do races. But what happens if you lose a race? You lose money. So you can be up a creek without a paddle in this game if you aren't good at all with it. I believe I somehow got to that point, even though I'm actually pretty good at it. Last time I played the game, I was looking around for some races, trying to figure out why the frick I was so broke. Have no idea. None whatsoever. Though I had noticed that the optimizations and repairings are pretty expensive. I would say you don't really have to do much to your vehicle to win these races, but you do have to optimize it as much as you can at the same time. So, yeah, it's kind of like if you took the Need for Speed franchise and combined it with Grand Theft Auto, and it makes for this amazing game. I recommend you try it. And I should see if they have any other games released, just because I like this game so much. Seriously, the first thing I point out whenever somebody's like, okay, pull out your favorite racing game here, let's play that. When I pull this out, they're like, okay, what's so amazing about this game? And I'll admit, the graphics are amazing. The graphics are good, but that's not the first thing I show them. First thing I show them, I go to my garage, or warehouse, whatever, you know what I mean, and show them one of the strip teases. I'm like, that's the best thing about this game. And the controls feel pretty awesome too. I'm like really good. I can't really compare them to anything. I mean, for a PlayStation controller, there's not much you can get wrong with racing games. I mean, I guess there are some things. I can't quite remember the exact control scheme, but I know it was either circle or triangle that did the back driving thing. If you ever needed that, I never did. X was your gas, square was your... Okay, so triangle was your reverse. Yeah, I'm starting to remember this a little bit now. Triangle's your reverse, X is your gas, square is your brake. I think it's your brake. Either that or it's your drift brake. But I don't really use drift brakes anyway, so you guys have seen me play racing games. I don't use drift brakes except for on Mario Kart 8, but that's a different story. Or other Mario Kart games. Yeah. You can use either the directional pad or the control stick, so controls quite well to me. I haven't had any problems with the control. Actually, another thing on the cars driving by that you can challenge, it took me forever to figure out how to challenge them, because I didn't even know you could push down the button on a PS2 controller, or PS1 controller as a matter of fact. I mean, I tend to plug a PS1 controller into my PS2 because that one is in better condition. So yeah, when it says L3, I'm like, there is no L3 on this controller. But I guess that's the end of this review. I had to be a little bit more quiet, so sorry if I don't sound as I had to be a bit more quieter and a little bit more sensitive on how I was doing this review, so sorry if this isn't as upbeat as I would like it to be, or you would like it to be. If you really want to know why this game is awesome, I suggest you play it. I mean, I kind of said it when I got quieter and everything, but still. If you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video! Okay, I'm going to use this end slate on more than just Need for Speed, so this is for all my racing videos. Anyways, if you liked that video, please leave a like and subscribe. Click on the picture of Chuck's car to see my current top racing video, which is most likely Need for Speed, but could be something else. To either see me fail worse than Chuck or drive better than Chuck, for sure. Anyways, I will put my other top 3 videos from different series that I'm doing right now at the bottom of the video, because, you know, I'm kind of just using a picture. Anyways, see you there if you decide to click those. Oh yeah, and make sure to click the subscribe button at the bottom. Yeah, that'd help a lot. A lot.